Next up is the Stay Community.
My name's Cameron Brett. I'm the chair and uh, chair of the SCSI Trade Association. Used to be a forum, but now we're a community. I'm also work at Kyokusha, the SSE and Flash company, part of the corporate marketing team. Um, so just a quick look at what does the SCSI Trade Association do? Well, we promote the understanding and use of SaaS technology and the underlying SCSI commands and SCSI standards to meet future industry needs. SaaS and SCSI is a technology that's been around since the 80s, and it's a very mature, well understood technology. Um, and it will have long legs, so we're planning to be around for a good number of years more. The URL, or you can scan the QR code there if you want to find out a little bit more about what we do. And we also have a playlist on the SNIA YouTube, the YouTube channel. We can go to the next slide, Michael. So we're a marketing group. We work closely with the Insights T10 standards organization, and they develop the SCSI and SaaS standards. And we are the marketing arm of that group. So we develop, maintain, and publish the SaaS roadmap, which you can see in the lower right there. Just a quick, touch on the roadmap. Um, Given the maturity and a transition of technologies, um, it is unlikely that SaaS, the speed will go beyond 24 gig. But what you see, the transition from 24 gig to 24 gig plus, it's an array of new features and capabilities, and that's what we're likely to continue doing for the standard. We help to identify the marketing requirements for SaaS for future capabilities and features. We organize and manage the SaaS plugfests, which we may expand beyond, SaaS technology in the future. But like I said, we are an outbound marketing organization, and so we communicate the benefits and capabilities and the good things about SaaS to the members, SNIA and Stay community members, developers, plus the press and analysts and the general public. Uh,
Uh,
one thing, one thing to note in the lower left there, there's we revisit this every year, and you can look at the blue um, the blue section there is SaaS connected capacity. So that could be anything from SaaS SSDs to SaaS HDDs or a SaaS infrastructure such as SaaS expanders or RAID HBAs or SaaS HBAs. But the connected capacity is projected to grow and continue to go at least through 2028. So we check this with multiple industry analyst firms, and it is consistent that their capacity connected to SaaS will grow. Next slide. So I'm not going to go through all this, all the data here, but as a marketing organization, we try to do a lot of promotion. We're pretty good at what we do with with being very efficient with budget and not having to spend a ton, but utilizing a lot of our membership to create content that we can push through various channels. Excuse me. So we do have a SaaS products page. So anybody who does develop SaaS products can get featured on the SNIA website. We put out a number of press releases and media alerts each year, talking about various either SaaS technology announcements or board of director elections. We hold media and analyst briefings with a lot of the leading storage firms. We attend a number of events, industry events, hold webinars, and we participate in podcasts. And so we're very active in this area. One of the interesting things that we were able to do was go and reach out to the European media through a forum called Technology Live, which is held in London every year. It is also held in other countries in Europe as well. But this gives us exposure and direct contact with the European media. So we were lucky enough to attend that in person and address the European media. We also author a number of articles and blog posts, and this is always done by STAY members. And again, just to promote the YouTube channel, we do promote videos, short videos, which we will plan to be continue to create throughout 2025. Next slide. So one of the cool things is that last year, SAS technology went up into outer space. It went aboard the International Space Station at the end of January 2024. And so being able to talk about, the storage technology being used in cutting edge space experiments and, going aboard SpaceX rockets, and it's really cool. And so we work really closely with Dr. Mark Fernandez of HPE with participation in the Spaceborne Computer 2 program. So we have a number of marketing podcasts, videos, and articles available. Okay, next slide. One of the things that makes SAS technology as widely used and accepted as it is the advent of the SAS Plug Fest. And what that is it's all the vendors that produce SAS related products, whether it be end devices, cables, connectors, HBAs, rate controllers, storage systems, enclosures, all the different components get tested in a number of ways to really vet the technology and make sure everything works as flawlessly as possible before it gets to the end customer. And one of the highlights of every Plug Fest is we do a large configuration or a large build, and you can look at the variety of components and systems and cables. We test everything from optical to, it's going 30 or 100 meters of optical connectivity down to 1 meter copper cables inside of a system. We have SAS SSDs, we have SAS and SATA HDDs. So it's quite a configuration, and it's one of the things that really makes the technology very mature and well understood. And in this particular case, last year we found out that there was an issue between a couple of components, and it turned out that it was the way the different companies interpreted the specification. And so through the Plug Fest, we were able to get on the same page, make some minor adjustments, and make sure everything worked as customers expect it to work. So this is something that we do periodically, typically when there's a new spec out or new features that need to be tested. And like I said before, we may expand this to other storage technologies or management tools. Next slide. So what's next? One of the cool things that we're embarking on is we call it a university use case project, where we're reaching out to universities around the United States, and with a goal of putting together a SaaS-based system that they can use in some university project. And the goal for us, of course, is being able to talk about some of the cutting edge stuff that universities are doing utilizing SAS technology. So we've talked to LSU, and we're in the process of talking to a number of other universities. But all the participating STAY members can contribute and be part of this and get some benefit of promoting the technology. We'll continue to do media and analyst briefings. We'll continue to participate in events. We have a couple of webinars teed up. One of the things that we do is storage trends. We've done this for past few years, and they're very well viewed. live as well as post live. And this year, of course, jumping on the AI bandwagon, we're going to try to talk about interesting storage trends in artificial intelligence. And it's not all about SaaS. It's generally more about storage, but of course there will be some things where SaaS plays a role. And then another webinar about being able to test adequately and robustly test your data storage, and continued articles and blog posts that we do on a regular cadence, and then continue to promote awareness and education about SaaS. And again, that'll come through the SNIA video YouTube channel, as well as all the other types of blogs, assets, articles, et cetera, et cetera. And we welcome anybody on the call who joins SNIA to join the community. There's no additional cost. Just recently, since the membership model has changed, we welcome a few new members, Dell Technologies, Supermicro, and University of Wisconsin, in addition to the listing of SaaS leaders in the technology space. And with that, I thank you for your time.